Hello everyone, welcome back to some more of Virtue's Last Reward. Last time, a great deal of things happened. We went through the red door, through the control room and solved that puzzle. And after that, I believe both Quark and Alice this time actually suffered from the Radical 6 infection thing. And so we had to fight off Quark again. But interestingly now enough, Alice actually ran off before we could catch her, and we only found her into the, I think it was the botanical garden area. And what else is there? Right, in that area, before we took Alice back, we also found bomb number 1, which of course means we found bomb numbers 1 and 2, which means, well, there bomb numbers 1 and 3, which means there would have to be a bomb number 2 somewhere here. So, yeah, we got a lot on our plates. Anywho, right after that, we left Alice with Clover, and Tenmyoji is with Quark, I think. It's been a while for me. And after that, the AB room sound went off. It was like 10 minutes left, so we clicked that we would. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while for me. Anyways, we left them, and we're gonna go to, I guess, click either ally or betray at this point. I think we're fighting against Luna, so I guess we'll pick ally. Anyways, what is this here? Notice. Oh, right, the AB game rule.
You see, at least one member of each.
That means
I'll skip
Kay,
this
Quark,
at the
and
beginning.
Alice certainly aren't in any condition to.
Yep.
If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
Yep.
Wait a second. Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to ally. That means if Kay chooses betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing ally.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her, what would happen?
She would die, basically.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose ally. Indeed, I really have no choice. Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
What's up?
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We don't have time to argue about this. There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Yeah.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words? It means this!
What? I'd never seen someone move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. In the blink of an eye, he covered the few feet between himself and Dio, and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Yeah? Tenmyoji? Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air. Tenmyoji waited for half a second to make sure he was down, then turned to look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover!
But...
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose ally.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size of it. Well, what the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her, I promise. Now get moving! You still don't trust me.
No, that's not it at all. I trust you, I just...
5 minutes?
3 minutes
3? Okay, let's go.
until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yep, we all gotta go now.
We need to go.
Come on. Okay, take care of Alice.
She'll be fine.
That finally seemed to satisfy her, and we were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through doors and tearing through the rooms on our way back to the warehouse. Oh yeah, wow, you gotta go through well, I mean, just like 2 doors. Well, technically like 3 or so. Oh well. Anyways, we got it way too close with this. 3 minutes left. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
You've all got a moon card, right?
Yes, we do.
Good. Then let's go. Four AB gates yawned open as we swiped our cards. The 5th one, the one Theo had opened, stayed empty. The 6th, which would have been Alice's, remained unopened. Kay and Clover quickly entered the 2nd and 3rd from the right, while Luna and I headed toward our own.
Hold on a minute.
We don't have a minute!
You're going to choose Ally, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Of course we are.
You promise?
Yeah, talk about promise. What do you mean? Sure, I promise.
Cross your heart?
Cross my heart? Cross my heart.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
Okay, don't sweat it. I'm a man of my word. That sounded weird. 5 frowned but said nothing, and disappeared into her own AP room, the 2nd from the left. Luna and I nodded to another. Oh, we were partnered with. I thought we were partnered with Phi. No, we were partnered with Luna. Okay. Well, this is Phi we're talking about. We don't got much reason to betray her, anyways, do we? Well, we got 1 minute left.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't have a choice, do I? I promised. I said I'd choose Ally.
Yes, but Phi has 6 BP.
She hits betray. She's out of here, huh?
If she betrays us.
Yeah, she'll have 9 BP. I know.
Right.
What do you think we should do, Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the same position either way.
What?
You have 6 BP too, don't you?
Right, if we betray, best she'll get is 8. And if we ally, the best she'll get is 7. Huh.
That means if we betray Phi, and she chooses Ally...
Then I would have 9 points.
Yes. You see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
Well, she's
20
just 1
seconds
point
remain
short.
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
Alright. Well,
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
what am I gonna choose?
9, 8,
Let's skip all this. We already know what we're gonna choose. Ally, obviously.
6,
We ain't got no
5,
much reason to pick
4,
anything else. Plus, Phi hasn't exactly betrayed us, so...
3, 2, 1.
I have no real reason to pick betray. Let's see what happens. Should both have 8 points.
Results. Thank Ambidex.
Let's skip all this and move to the results. Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose Ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah. What else was I gonna do? I promised. It'll be fine. I'm sure Phi chose Ally too.
Really?
Come on, what's with you? Do you not trust Phi?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just...
Let's just go have a look, shall we? Why are we even talking about this? We'll know what happened in just a few seconds.
You're right. Let's go.
Alright,
Please
let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I guess it was only 4 people this time around. Well, not 4, 5 people really, but... Alright, Ally... Yeah, Phi? She only gonna get to leave? Why?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Why? Hey! What the heck is this? Why'd you choose betray? I thought we promised.
We? I don't remember that.
What?
You promised me. You said you'd choose ally, but I don't recall promising you anything. I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
Yeah, Fi? Hold on.
You should have seen this coming. I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
Make me pay for what? Huh? I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
You reap what you sow.
What are you talking about?
This is your fault. You chose betray first.
First? Do you mean in round 1?
No, I mean the first round too.
Have you lost it? Take a real good look at the results up there. This is round 2. My vote was ally, yours was betray. I didn't betray you. I've never betrayed you.
Yes, you have. Remember? Oh, don't lie to me, Sigma. Drop the
What?
act. There's no way you don't know by now.
Know about what?
What's happening to you? The strange things you've been seeing.
Do you mean the premonitions? I wanted to say it, but as the word formed itself in my mouth, I felt a tingle along the back of my neck. Someone was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover, and Kay.
What are the two of you talking about?
It's nothing. Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
Yes, there is a connection, but you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Yeah? Hey! Wait! I scrambled out around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No! I'm not letting you go! What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us just so you can get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. Then shot up into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. Yeah, she mega jumped again? You...
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What was that? Applaud, the play is over? What the heck's that?
It's Latin. Applaud, the play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait! Stop! A bolt of searing light roared through my brain. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Which makes sense. We don't have the required knowledge to continue this path. But I think we'll be able to get that knowledge. Right now, actually. Let's do... What was it? Let's go through the first round. Well, the first time of the second AB game she was referring to. In other words, let's go back and hit betray this time. Also, I totally didn't forget about this until right when she said it. Oh well. Let's skip through all this. I wonder why they don't just plop you down at the actual decision. They just make you go through a bit of dialogue first. I mean, I suppose they give you a skip text dialogue just before that point, but still. Oh well, let's continue forward. Luna and I stepped out a little later. Of course.
So, you chose betray.
Yeah.
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Fi might choose betray?
That's a good question.
Huh?
I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it.
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right. Let's go then. Alright, let's see what we got. She betrayed us the first time, right? So... Wait, no, this is technically the first time, isn't it? Oh well. Let's go. Ally. Huh. Interesting.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. She was right. I'd broken a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say. I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Interesting.
Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
What's
A
that?
Latin proverb.
What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
Jupiter as in Zeus, huh?
Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
I turned away from Pi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They'd both chosen ally as promised. The only person who betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game, and free from their judgment. But... no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind just so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd been curious to see what would happen. If betrayal was what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Just easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if... Then Phi spoke, and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while, okay?
Huh? I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slam into the back of my neck. Yeah? Alright. And then everything went dark. That's it. Well, that's weird. That's really weird. Let me save here to be sure. Because, if I recall correctly... Also, yeah, this is unlocked now. Good. But if I recall correctly, we picked Ally before, which meant this should have been a whole different route, a whole different timeline here. So why is it that the 5 from this AB game round 2, remembered the events from this one? Oh well, let's go to the lock here.
You chose Ally, right?
Wait, what? Is this... I clicked skip. I should have skipped this.
Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. Fi did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Never mind. That was... Alright. Never mind. Huh. That's interesting, though. Apparently, I guess this game has 2 different versions depending on if you had done the... If you had betrayed her first, if not. Not confidence, I already know. Alright, so... I guess I'll just redo this. I'm pretty sure it's the same dialogue all the way through, but... Yeah. So... Oh, it's not confidence. I already know.
What?
Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not.
Okay, let's go.
Alright. And so we move, skipping through every little thing. Of course, we already know what she's going to choose this time around. Betray. What the heck, Fi? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before.
I see. So you remember it too? The other round 2.
What? Yeah, exactly. Before we were just wondering, like, what is she talking about? Other round 2. Oh well. That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic? Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is making you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. No, that didn't make sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the heck was I thinking? That was some conspiracy theory level stuff. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what happened in it. No way I could know. At least, I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Fi choosing Ally, and then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the heck did any of this mean? Suddenly I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Fi?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. Oh, skip all this. Skip the mega jump. So what changes? I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipse protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? Zero. The bombs. We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
Vi slowly let go of the lever. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her?
Are you talking about round 1?
No. We aren't talking about round 1, we're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah. I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and it doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Please don't scare us like that again.
The ambidex gates have closed.
Right.
Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set. The ambidex gates...
Of course, the third round of the Ambidex game. As many times as you want, of course. And that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
Right. So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so?
Oh, that's right.
What?
Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The parent solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh, yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm... a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
Alright.
That means we'll be a team this time.
Wait, who's teaming up with me exactly?
I think we'll do great.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Which means they're one of the people inside the stuff, okay. Inside the infirmary. Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Phi's a cyan pair and Kay's a yellow pair, who the heck am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Yeah,
Phi and her mysterious partner.
how do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Black. Green plus blue is black, so... No, red plus green plus blue is like black, so... Oh. Would be white? Right. Additive mixing, of course.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them.
Yep.
After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yep. Down in floor B. Oh, yeah, the game automatically just teleported us there? They couldn't do that before? Oh.
Yeah, I saw after we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
Okay, we just saw this. Why am I looking at this again? We just saw this. Alright.
They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
Alright. Guess we were the only ones. I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kinda worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is... What?
What?
Oh no!
You found another bomb?
Yeah, number 1.
Where?
In the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No!
Meaning it had to have been planted afterward.
No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one, too. It said 01. Since the one we found at the crew quarters was said 03 on it, well...
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
Technically a
I
second,
think
but...
there's a good chance.
Great.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Right.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
About 2 hours. Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right. I'll tell the others too.
Good. Let's go. Alright. So warehouse B then? Who's with us? Well, no, we were... So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's that lock thing. No question these are the chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
So Phi's with us, okay. Ah! What? When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
Oh, I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
Yeah. So, what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you... Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually... You also jumped super high all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti, thanks for changing the subject, Phi. Oh yeah, that. Memento mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, he managed to spell 9th wrong. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like be aware of your death, or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's sort of a cautionary thing?
What about the other part?
Exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Huh. Well, let's see. Memento mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Ninth ate the sun. Nothing. It was beyond me. But perhaps Latin.
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you could figure more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know that phrase? I'm not gonna repeat that.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
Yeah, you couldn't just say I knew it? Okay. She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. Oh. It's just literally right there. I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin, huh? Is it? Huh. From what I remember, I thought it was pronounced like E. Like I thought, like instead of Jupiter, it's pronounced E-Jupiter. You know, like how young men is the word for young men is Eunice or something like that. Odd. You couldn't say Jew in it. Wait, Jewiness, juvenile. Oh my god, I just got that. Wow. Huh.
Yeah.
What is this?
A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. It got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language.
Alright.
Lapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
I suppose sounds like has like an air of finality to it.
But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't.
Yep.
We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah,
There's something
I
else
agree.
we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
yeah.
Okay, we're back. I just needed to check something regarding the flowchart. Huh. Alright.
Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. To the archives, then. What was that? Huh. Thought I saw something for a second. Oh well. The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Now where the heck do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
Right. I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time.
Yep.
No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate.
Okay, good. They'll explain it. Okay. I was actually gonna consider like stopping this here and moving on to something different, but I'll continue because we have something else coming up, I think.
It's more like we move through worlds. Yes.
Worlds?
I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I've heard it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips? Anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. There's others? Sorry, what? There's others? Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's see. Scratch head, cross arms, hands on hips, applaud, others, cheer, blow a kiss, tap dance, moonwalk. Okay, I guess let's roll the dice. Oh no, this is more than 6 options. Can't roll the dice on this one. I guess we'll... let's just tap dance, why not? Yeah, da 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 da.
What the hell was that?
Wasn't it obvious? I was tap dancing.
Oh. Thought you were trying to kill a roach or something.
Huh?
Never mind. Anyway, you wanted to show me your incredible moves, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But you could have chosen to moonwalk or scratch your head.
Aren't moonwalking and scratching your head kind of different?
The details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another.
Right.
The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity.
Right.
Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever
Interesting.
thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second here. I like microorganisms slide, but there's no way air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are? All of
What?
your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision at that level? How different are you from the air? I'd say not much.
I suppose. I mean, I guess we're different in that the cells in our brain make us, I guess, intelligent enough to be sentient, right?
Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying?
Huh.
The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you.
Alright, another long explanation then. Probably about
Let's see.
tachyons or something.
Hey, hand me that box, will you?
This one? Sure. I handed over the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also... Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect.
Oh.
He's part of Felidae, too.
As in cat. Oh. That's what she's doing. With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them in next to the lion.
Alright, everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed
From
lion.
now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat, meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry, I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Alright. What else do you see?
Oh wait, that's not even pond. And a jar of ink.
Right.
Oh, not even a pond, okay.
Now the weight is going to be radioactive material, and the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here!
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
It's full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know.
Right.
Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
Alive. Cat is pause for dramatic effect. Alive.
Nope, you're wrong.
It's
That's
dead?
wrong too.
It's neither. Well, not neither. It's technically both.
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system.
Right.
In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it?
Right.
If the cat in the box is possibilities.
Then it's both alive and dead.
Right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth.
Interesting.
Meow. What a relief, huh?
But wait, what if we go back?
Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, the many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died?
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid's open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like the events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally, and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline.
Right.
When did you push the button?
Right, we wouldn't know what she would have picked. Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours.
Right.
Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past.
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Right.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
Could be any of these. We just wouldn't know until it's revealed. So, I guess let's try lucky number 3. I have a feeling it's 3.
Okay. I'm going to open the lid.
Yeah,
Good job. You got it right.
that was just a fluke.
Was it?
Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
3, of course.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you opened the lid, it was just one number?
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
Huh. Well, it's kind of like if anyone's played Steins Gate D-mails, where you'd be able to send an email message to the past, and if that email message like changed history, if the person who did whatever the email instructed them to do would change the present in some way, then what would happen is, I guess, how do I put this? Our action in the future would go to the past, then the past would be changed, everything would be changed to change the present. Okay, it's hard to explain to people who haven't played it before, but it's basically that. Like, you send a message to the past, then if your past self or whatever follows said message, then the entire future is remade to suit that. Well, the entire future when it comes to the past, which means the present would change as well. In other words, your actions in the present, which would technically be the future, would change the past. I think that's how that works. It's been a few months since I played Steins Gate originally, so I don't quite remember all the specificities and such. Oh well. Actually, wait. I wonder how a game with both Fi and Kurisu would go. That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point.
Yep.
Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Right. Whoa. I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump.
Right.
Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works.
Okay, so that's probably what I was gonna explain that right, and we ended it, but it seems like it's gonna continue on for a little bit more, just from what I'm looking at here. So I'm gonna explain it right now. I guess what I said a few episodes ago when we finished the Dio ending was kind of correct, in that this is multiple timelines, but I guess the more accurate explanation is what Fi said, in that each of these different squares, no, not squares, each of these different lines represents a world line, to give another Steins Gate reference. Anyways, so for example, this here, the lounge puzzle, this represents a choice. This is a world where we made the choice to go through the magenta door with, I think it was Luna. And what is it here? The Tenmyoji ending, where I think Quark and Tenmyoji leave, right? That's a world where we made the we made the choices of going through the yellow door, allying with, I don't remember, and unlocking the lock, which of course means that we'd have to go through Clover's ending. In other words, this entire world line is just made from the choices we made. But if we make different choices, it leads to a whole nother world line here. And so that's kind of what each of these squares represents. I usually say timelines because that's kind of a bit easier, in that, I mean, how do I put this? I say timelines because it's a little bit easier to understand, because because when you go back to here, you are kind of going back in time. You're just going back into the nexus point. That way you can make a different decision and go down a different timeline. But I guess the many worlds interpretation that Fi talks about is just about the same thing. Because when I say going back in time for this, I mean going back in time for this route, or for this world, in this world line, or whatever. So, yeah. I guess that's something important to consider, I guess. Anywho, alright, remember particularly important things. Right. And so that's kind of what each of these locks kind of represent as well, in that they're all times where Sigma, how do I put this? Sigma suddenly remembers something he shouldn't have known, is literally just the version of him from that world line coming over to this exact spot. Which is of course how Fi knows a bunch of other things she shouldn't have known. More than likely because, well, I guess to make things easier, she has her own version of this menu, I guess, where she can literally go back to the beginning. So, yeah, that's nice. What else is there? And I guess these black locks, these unlocked locks, represent, I guess, times where, well, no, it's not. It's, I guess technically in this world line, Sigma recalls the memories and continues forward. But I guess for us, the player, since we don't technically know it yet, they don't allow us to do it. Kind of like with this down here, the mystery of the two-headed lion. Because technically we don't know the username and password, the game can't continue. Though in all fairness, I do think they should have put a lock earlier in this path. Maybe, I don't know, maybe right here-ish? Because if you, where would they do? Because the fact that Fi and Sigma can jump through timelines is one of the bigger twists in this game. So, how exactly would this be, like, done differently? I guess, because as a player, you can always access the flowchart. 1 and 2, you can technically go down any route. Which means, if you went down the Cyan Door route, betrayed, I don't remember who, Alice, then betrayed Phi, then you got this, you would be wondering, like, wait, what? Then you continue forward, and you're like, wait, what, they can go through multiple worlds? And it kind of spoiled the twist for the rest of the game. Well, not really, there are a bunch of other massive twists, but still.
But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited.
Right.
And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
Right. Okay. Oh, so that's what it is. You don't remember jumping at all, things will just pop up. So either they jump to this exact point in time, or they jump to the very beginning, make different decisions, and it just pops up back in their mind. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Alright. There was something else I wanted to talk about here. I don't quite remember it right now. No, I don't remember it. Alright, let's continue forward then, I guess. That's why when someone asks us how we all know X, all we can think of to say is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here.
Ooh, right, that's what it was. How do I put this? Right here, I got it now. It has to do with this ending. In that, if you recall, Phi suddenly fell over. That was more than likely the moment when Phi jumped to this world. Why did she jump to this world? Because she was looking for the deactivation code for the bomb number 0, which we didn't know there was a bomb number 0. Proving, again, I guess, that not every, character is the same. The Phi we're talking to right now in this world is not going to be, may not be the same Phi from this route, from the Tenmyoji route, right? I mean, well, technically she might be the same Phi, but she doesn't have the exact same memories, so she's technically not the same, if that makes sense. But you get the picture here. That's what I was trying to say. In that, I guess you could say Phi and Sigma, both Phi and Sigma are not constants. Whenever we jump, we're technically jumping to different characters every single time. It's just that when they regain their memories, they suddenly become the same character.
There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment? And now 9 of us are locked up inside that box right now.
And what if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Yeah. Then the moment we step out of this place...
Yeah, we might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them...
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what?
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb. The other antimatter bomb.
Oh, that's
Number
nice.
2 bomb is in the control room.
Good. Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. But isn't the control room? We just checked. We just went through here. Well, at least we found them all now.
No. There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really. But I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After after they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course, although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Who could have planted it then?
Yeah.
There's nobody else out here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
That's good. Fine, I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
Sure. Let's see. Alice was a green solo, Quark was a blue solo, Dio's was a yellow pair, and Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
That means it'll be us and Tenmyoji, probably. If I laid it out, yeah. Fine Tenmyoji and Sigma, Clover and Luna with Alice, Dio and Kay with Quark. Alright, let's skip through all that.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yep.
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's gonna be a while till they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team.
Kay's strong enough to lift him.
There shouldn't be any issues there.
He's strong enough to lift Clover, so... Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have enough explosive as the power of a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but there's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just, like, the detonator?
Oh. Oh! You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Yep, right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
Oh. 3.5? That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode...
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
No. That's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
Know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Yeah.
Well, that's, during my training, they...
Training for what?
My job?
Yeah? Ah, of course. I didn't realize that waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide. Or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
What? Are you joking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
What?
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Doors? Weren't we supposed to meet up long before that? Dang. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey, you haven't... dang it. And she's gone. Fine. She's right, you know. We need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What? The infirmary.
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly. Any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier is long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something.
Yep.
They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
We have to get them.
If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
Yep. I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Five figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
Probably.
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password.
Exactly.
If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method.
Mm-hmm.
So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
Who?
Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes.
But
No buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Alright. Who to pick? Who to pick?
Huh?
Wait. You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I knew who set the bombs. That person... Well, thanks for showing us. That person... You did it! The room was suddenly silent. And we'll be silent too, because there's a lock here. Yeah, that's why I continued this a bit further than I would have liked. An hour and 20 minutes, so that's a lot. Don't worry though. I think the unlock. Well, we already know where the unlock is. If it's not because it's not unlocked already, the unlock for this lock would have to be in one of the other two different worlds we go to, which would mean one of these two. So yeah. The amount of space we have is dwindling. We don't have too much left to do. Well, no, we could... How'd I put this? We have key to gate 2, which... Two-headed lion. If you find the two-headed lion... I might continue on with this. I might not. I'm not quite sure. I think what I'll do... I'll go back to Kay's ending here, if you find the two-headed lion. Because... It says solve the mystery, and I do want to continue to see what's on this route here. So, I guess that's what we'll do next time. We're going to go... Let me click this right here. Just go to it. So.
Sigma.
So, I guess with that being said, I guess thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.